Hello, hello. Let's get straight here. Hope everybody can hear me. If anybody can send me a text and say, yes, I hear you. I'm not expecting a lot of people on here today, but we're going to give it a little shot anyway and try to make this short and quick. Yes, welcome to the 2023 12-ounce Brothers and Sisters NFL Pick'em League. Congratulations to all of you that are in. This is a great league. Got a lot of fun. A lot of people that just absolutely have a great time, and I hope everybody has a great time this year. This is the 20th year of the league. I started it back in 04, and we actually have 8 players who were in that initial. I think we had about 15 or 20 that very first season. And we got about 8 players that are still with us, that have been with us all this time. Um, I'll go down the list real quick. David Butcher and John Butcher. Jeff Hinkle, even though I think he skipped 1 year. Todd Stewart, Henry Thomas, his sister Elaine Newby, and Tom Blake. Tom Blake's been with us for a long time, and gonna go play. I'm gonna go be Tom's A player in a golf scramble this Saturday. So we're not gonna win with me being an A player. So just so you know. But anyway, been doing this for a long time, guys. This is not a fly by night league, and you're not sure where your money is being used properly or whatnot, or if you're going to get paid your winnings. Um, Nobody can question the Commish's ethics, and and yes, I would love to have a steak on the grill. If you guys can see real quick, here's the world famous Jaramillo patio and fire pit over there. This is my grill. Right underneath here is my fridge, and I forgot to grab a beer. I got to go get my daughter here in a little bit anyway, so I better not have any beer on my breath. But anyway, let's get down to business. I want to welcome all new players. We got a bunch this year. At last count, I think we had at least 20, 25. Um, Welcome. Hope you guys have a great time this year. Uh, don't get frustrated. This is not easy to do. You think it is, but it really is not. These stupid half points, you can see them on the first possession of a game when somebody misses an extra point, and you can say, oh, wow, that's going to come back in 3 hours and haunt me. And yes, it will. so, so good luck with that. Um, so, if you have any questions, new players especially, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I do not want you posting messages on the message board because the message board is kind of wonky. So send me an email or text me if you have any kind of questions. I'll keep it private, even if it's a stupid question. Um, Trust me, there's probably 50 players in this league that do not use all the resources and the wise things they should be using in this league. So don't feel like you're some idiot. I mean, there's people that have been in this league 10, 15 years that don't know exactly what to do. Um, so with that said, this year's payouts, and this is, of course, if I get all entry fees. Still a little short. Got a handful of players out there that have not paid their entry fees yet. So if I do get them, then we'll be good to go on this. What I'm getting ready to put out. If I have to adjust, I'll adjust. If I don't get all the entry fees, I just sent this on the message board and just sent this on the Facebook page. So let me get my readers out and make sure everybody understands what we're playing for this year. So first things first. This year's This year's purse is $5,555. Good solid round number. For the 18 weeks of the regular season, I'm going to pay out first place with $100. That's up from last year. Second place 50, and third place 25. A little different from last year, but I'm going to get to the reason why here in a minute. At the end of the regular season, the 14 players that make the playoffs will at least get their money back, starting with the 14th place person getting $50, and then $5 increments going up from there. At the end of the season, when we have our 14 players in the playoffs, if you make it to the conference championship game and lose, you will win $100. If you make it to the Super Bowl and lose, you will get $200. And this year's Super Bowl winner will get 500 big ones. So that's what we're all playing for. So we got a couple of new things this season. One is we are going to reward the highest finishing player for the week with $50 extra at the end of the month, at the end of the season. So Jackson Gatman has already set a high. He set a high bar with 13. That's a great score. The kicker is this: if somebody ties Jackson Gatman throughout the year at 13, and that's as high as it goes, nobody's getting that money. So it's going to be it's a winner take all situation. Somebody pulls a 14 or 15, and that's what ends up being the highest score of the year. They get the extra $15 or extra $50. But right now, Jackson Gatman has set a very good bar. 13 is a very good first week of the season. That's very good. So, like I said, that'll be the standard we got to beat. And if nobody beats it this year and nobody ties it, Jackson will get an extra $50 at the end of the season. Now, here is another one, a new payout this year. First time we're doing it this season. In 3-week increments. So week 1, 2, and 3, week 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, 17, 18. We're going to have a $50 winner to whoever does the best and gets the most correct picks during those time periods. So Jackson Gatman is in the lead right now on the first 3 weeks scenario. But he can, I would almost bet that he is not your winner at the end of the first 3 weeks. So 1, 2, 3 weeks, whoever has got the most correct picks will get $50, and then it'll reset, and then we'll go weeks 4, 5, and 6. Whoever gets the most correct picks during that time will get $50. Reset 7, 8, 9, and they will get $50. So there you go. That's a new thing we've added this year, and kind of keep you from jumping off the bridge. If you see yourself after about halfway through the season, you got no chance of making the playoffs, you still got something to work for, still got something to try to at least make your money back. So there you go. If you hit them all, Randy, I'm pretty sure you're going to win that $50 at the end of the friggin' week, or at the end of the year. So unless somebody else hits 50, hits them all. So there you go. But yeah, so like I said, something new. I'm going to try it. Hopefully I can keep up with it. And be able to put down what everybody's got and get accurate. Tiebreakers will be the same. If somebody's tied after week 3, we'll see how they did in Monday Night Football. If they're still tied after that, as far as how many they got correct Monday Night Football, then we'll do your points differential. How far off you were on points. So pretty much the same tiebreakers for Monday Night Football. We will use that for the the week, the 3 week thing, we'll call it. I'm still trying to figure out a good thing to call that. Can't really call it periods or quarters or whatever, but 3 week something. Anybody's got a good idea, I'll definitely listen. So other than that, all right, let's get down to some other basics here. Um, I would love for there to be more collaboration in this league. I would like there to be more smack talk. Don't want people to be afraid to open their mouths, but I also don't want it to get out of control. So, let's. We've had issues here. I've had to kick people out of the league before for being fucking dickheads, and don't need that. Let's have fun. My suggestion is don't go into the Coliseum if you can't handle a gladiator coming at you. So unless you get really personal or out of control or just flat out a prick, I'm going to laugh at it and I'm going to have fun with you guys, and I'll probably join in with you, and hopefully we can start making that more of a weekly thing where we talk a little smack and make fun of each other. You Bengals fans, I'll start it off right now. You poor Bengals fans. Um, you know, I just, if things have been different, you've been making fun of the Cowboys, and if the roles have been reversed, I probably wouldn't even be able to post on the Facebook page because there'd be so many or who days, and oh my gosh, just okay. We'll see how it plays out. But anyway, smack talking is encouraged, but let's make sure we keep it civil and don't be ignorant. Would also say here is the main thing. Okay, a lot of you guys use the app and use the app only. Oh yeah, Steelers, my goodness, wow. And I actually picked them. What a moron. But a lot of you guys are using the CBS Sports app, which basically shows you where your standings are and tells you how to make picks. Guys, I say this until I'm blue in the face every year. Use the CBSSports.com website. Put that on your phone. Probably 90% of you guys have iPhones. I know you have Safari, and you can type in CBSSports.com, and you can go to that website, and you can just leave it on your phone. Do not use the app. Use that instead. You got access to the front page where I post announcements. You got access to the message board on there. You can see all kinds of other stuff, standings, weekly standings, season standings, and you can make your picks on that. So many people miss out on information just because they use the CBS app. And let me make this very clear. If you miss out on some announcement, whether it's you're not on the YouTube page or not on the Facebook page, you're not getting these messages, you're not getting emails from the message board. If you miss out on something and it screws you out of the playoffs or it screws you out of money, something happens, I'm going to say tough shit when you come asking me to fix it. I am not going to fix it. It is your fault that you're playing in a league that's got $5,500 available and you're not making sure you know everything that's going on. I say this every year to new people. I say it to the people that have been in this league for 15 years that still just want to use the app, still just want to make their picks on the app real quick, and boom, that's all their involvement in this league. And that's fine. But like I said, had a lot of people that have got screwed that way that end up coming to me trying to get me to fix something, and I didn't fix it, and it cost them money, it cost them my friendship, and it just made it sucky when all they had to do was make sure and listen to the commish right now and make sure that they were getting their messages and knowing what's going on in this league. I mean, it cracks me up when I see all these things about fantasy football drafts and all that stuff, and the winner gets a couple $100. Hell, you can win $1,000, $1,500 in this league. it's important that you know what's going on. I mean, we've had games that have been canceled, games that have changed starting times, and people have forgotten about it. And then they missed the playoffs by a game, by one correct pick. And 99 out of 100 times there was an announcement. Put it on a browser on your cell phone that you can access anytime you want to. And you're on the CBSSports.com website, 12 Ounce Brothers page, and everything you need to do is right there. All announcements, winners, anything. It's on there. That stuff is not on the app. And then I got people calling me 2 weeks later saying, hey, who won week one? Well, there was an announcement on the CBSSports.com website. Why didn't you see it? Oh, because I'm just playing the app. Well, God forbid I said that you have 1 week from being told that you won to contact me with however you want to be paid, whether that's a check, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And let's hope I don't just decide to say, okay, you got 1 week to tell me, and if you don't contact me within a week, I'm not sending you your money. You know, God forbid I do something like that, because there'll be some people that end up missing out on their money. I guarantee it. We're not going to do that yet, but hey, you never know. So like I say, put the website on your phone. Delete the app. Don't mess with the app. Facebook page and YouTube page. Yeah, the YouTube page is the 12 Ounce Commish. Join it. Subscribe to it. The Facebook page, 12 Ounce Brothers and Sisters Football League. You have to request to be added to that. So if you go in there, you're on Facebook and you search 12 Ounce Brothers and Sisters Football League, the page will pop up and ask to be added, and I will add you. I check on that all the time. And a lot of information and smack talk happens there. I highly recommend it. All right, so then let's do a quick week one recap. Did anybody look better than We Dem Boys, San Francisco? Those two look pretty damn tough. I didn't get to watch anything. Haven't got the Sunday ticket since it moved to YouTube and left DirecTV. I didn't get to watch a lot of games. I was actually hungover golfing on Sunday, and that was a mistake. I should have never left the couch. But I'm afraid, the big headlines were, Aaron Rodgers. Last night, unbelievable. And I actually saw something on Twitter where some guy before the game was like, Aaron Rodgers is going to tear an Achilles because of this wet-ass conditions on that field. Amazing. And sure enough, 3 plays into it, torn Achilles, out for the season. And poor Wilson is going to go to Dallas next week, and absolutely that pass rush, it reminds me of the old Chicago Bears team that won the Super Bowl. I mean, Micah Parsons is this generation's Lawrence Taylor. I mean, I'm sorry, but he is. You Houday fans that can't stand Dallas, I got news for you. He's tough. Now, Dak, on the other hand, man, I'm not sure. But that defense hopefully will keep them in games, and hopefully Dak don't throw it to the other team. All right. Those are the main week one headlines. Week one winners. Let's talk about week one winners. Like I said, no payouts are going out until. Hey! This is the commissioner's wife that just came by. Just got off work. So say hello.
Hello.
All right. I'll be done here in a second. So yeah, and she makes her own picks. Actually, I don't make picks for her. That's why she sucks so bad. But anyway, the week one winners, as mentioned, these will be paid as soon as all entry fees are received. I'm expecting to have that done before week two. Jackson Gatman with that big 13 we were talking about. That big punt return for the touchdown got him over the finish line. And I believe. I'm not even sure. Let me see. It was Jackson. Did Jackson win anything last year? Or was this Jackson's first year? I don't see it. But anyway. So yes, Jackson will get $100. Jay Peace came in solo second with 12. He's going to get 50. And David Butcher, one of the founding members of the league, good strong showing with 11 and getting the tiebreaker at getting the Monday Night Football points tiebreaker. He's going to get $25. So, as I said, all of those payouts will go out when I get all the entry fees. All three of you winners need to text or email me how you want paid, whether you want a check sent, whether you want Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. So send me an email, alexj521@outlook.com, or text my cell phone. Probably prefer you text me, 859-227-4602. As soon as all entry fees are received, those payments will go out. So, looking at week 2, I've already made my picks, and take a glance at some of these games. Baltimore, Cincinnati favorite at home over Baltimore. That's a very interesting game there. Big game. Cincinnati doesn't want to go down 0-2 in the division. I'm a firm believer that what happens one week has no effect on what happens next week. So Cincinnati would probably come out and beat them by 45, and Joe Burrow freaking throw for 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. So who knows? Green Bay and Atlanta. Green Bay's new quarterback going on the road for the first time. Hostile environment. Atlanta's tough at home. Let's see if he's for real. Kansas City at Jacksonville. Kansas City going to go down 0-2. I don't know. Jacksonville's a interesting team. Detroit and Seattle. You know what? I'm on board the Lions Express. I like that coach. I think that they play hard for him and they can score some points. And they deserve to win that game at Kansas City. So I'm with them there. Let's see. We them boys, -8.5 against the Jets. I think that's if I've got the sports app or the sports gambling app, I would toss that one in there as a sure thing. That's going to be another 45-pointer at least. Washington, Denver, Miami, New England. Belichick going to go 0-2 at home. I don't know. I think he may have something for Tua. Miami usually goes up to New England and struggles, but usually when it's really good and cold. And then, man, is that a dog of a Monday Night Football game? Pittsburgh and Cleveland. I don't know. I don't feel that one. I think we could have had a better game there. But no, we'll wait and see how that turns. One of those two, is Cleveland for real, or they just beat a really hapless Bengals team, and is Pittsburgh that hopeless? Everybody was talking the praises of Pickett, and he hasn't shown me shit in 2 seasons. So we'll wait and see. All right, guys, that's all I got. Congratulations to your week 1 winners. I'm going to post this video on Facebook and the message board, so you can just click on the link and watch it if you were not on here live watching, which pretty certain you weren't. But I'm going to be doing more of these, and I'm not going to be typing a bunch of stuff out and that nobody's looking at anyway. So I do request to be more, people get more involved and comment, and let's have more discussions and camaraderie in the league. That'd be awesome. It kind of gives me a reason to keep doing it. When it's a dead league and nobody talks, nobody comments, nobody talks about anything, nobody has any smack talk, it makes it very boring for me. And so there you go. But that's all I got. Any questions, email me at alexj521@outlook.com or text me at 859-227-4602. I want to wish everybody a best of luck. Hope that you guys have a good time. Don't get caught up in crazy stuff, and just enjoy yourselves. And if you're not sure about something, reach out to me. Reach out to me after you make sure that it's not been posted as an announcement already. So that's another part of that. Do not waste my time. There you go. Let's also think about maybe having a 12-ounce brothers and sisters party this year. the commissioner's wife suggested that. So maybe we can have a little get together here and watch some football together, have a few drinks, have a few 12 ounces, and that's let's get some feedback on that, and maybe we'll do that too. So, all right, guys, best of luck week 2 coming up. You can make your picks already. People that have not paid your entry fees, get them to me now. Now. So, all right. Commissioner signing out. Everybody have a good one. Wish you the best of luck. Peace and prosperity. Laters.